Access to music. Access to Music.
Access to Music is a training and education provider. We run courses in pop and rock and dance music all over the country. One of the elements of Access to Music is that we run events for young people, the National Music Student Network. So we organise events for kids basically in music. It's all very well them having the music in schools and in college, but they need realistic goals and objectives to work towards outside of the classroom, so that's what we provide. We met Lisa Nastor and Rodney Brannigan at the London Music Show, so we decided to come up with an idea of developing the successful workshops that Replay has already been holding here at Glastonbury for years. Basically what we've got here is backline, electric guitars, bass, drums, workshop the kids with the Replay team, put them into bands, write some songs, and then we've got the Rock Hopper studio here, which is a professional recording studio with Pro Tools. We can actually record the songs and we're going to make an album basically in 4 days.
Bombay Bad Boys, just recorded at Glastonbury in the kids' field. Everyone has a good time. It's just cool.
The Access to Music podcast with Replay Music and Rock Hopper Studios, bringing the industry and education together.
So Zane, what advice would you give us to starting a band?
It's a good question, you know. I think you've got to find the right people with the right chemistry. You've got to have a good sort of rapport with the people you're in a band with. It's one thing to pick the best guitarist that you know, but if you don't have similar ideas creatively, then inevitably you'll unravel. And I think, you know, more often than not, bands form and then they get better as they play together. Always look for a more exciting way to say what you're trying to say, a more honest way to say what you're trying to say. If you don't think that you're really getting to the heart of what you're trying to say, do it again.
What would be the best way to write a song?
I can only speak personally from talking to people who are my favorite songwriters, or in a limited experience I have. I tend to start kind of phonetically and think of the melody and just put sounds in and then try and match the words up later, rather than kind of just pouring over word that fits everything. I think that's, for me, it's about melody, and it's about making a connection with a melody that people can hum along to and sing along to, something that feels naturally within the music.
Access to Music podcast, live from Glastonbury.
I love the Replay tent because you get to play violins, drums and guitars. I come here every year and it's fantastic.
You meet lots of nice people and you get to play instruments you've never played before.
We love Replay!
The Access to Music podcast with Replay Music and Rock Hopper Studios, bringing the industry and education together.